In a world full of luxury cars obsessed with horsepower, digital screens, and futuristic tech, one brand rose to the top by doing something completely different. Lexus didn't become legendary by building the fastest cars. They didn't win because of the most aggressive design or the most advanced technology. Lexus won because they built something the world forgot it needed: perfection, consistency, reliability. This is the story of how Lexus, a company that didn't exist before 1989, became the most reliable car brand on earth. A story of obsession, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of no problems, ever. This is the rise of Lexus. The secret origin of Lexus. The story begins in the early 1980s. Japan is rapidly rising. Toyota dominates the world with reliable, affordable cars: the Corolla, the Camry, the Land Cruiser. But Toyota wants more. What if they could build a luxury car that wasn't just good, but perfect? A car that could beat Mercedes. A car that could embarrass BMW. A car that looked European, but was engineered like a Japanese masterpiece. This dream became Project F1, Flagship One. A top-secret internal mission with a simple order: build the world's best luxury car. No compromise. No excuses. Toyota invested $1 billion, an insane amount for the 1980s. They hired over 1,400 engineers. They tested the car in the deserts of Arizona, the cold of Alaska, and the autobahns of Germany. They weren't building a car. They were building a statement. The results shocked the world. The 1990 Lexus LS400. Smooth, silent, flawlessly engineered, and most importantly, impossible to break. The world had never seen anything like it. How Lexus humiliated Europe. When the LS400 launched, it didn't just compete with Mercedes. It crushed them. The press couldn't believe it. A car with Mercedes-level comfort, with BMW-level precision, sold for thousands less, with fewer problems, and service so good, it made German dealerships look like they didn't even try. The famous LS400 champagne glass test, where the engine revs while a pyramid of glasses stays perfectly still, became an international symbol of engineering dominance. Meanwhile, German engineers were furious. How could a young brand, a brand that didn't exist 5 years earlier, build something better? The answer was simple. Lexus didn't inherit old habits. They didn't follow tradition. They built everything from scratch, with a mindset the Europeans didn't have. Reliability isn't a feature. It's a responsibility. And that philosophy changed the industry forever. Lexus reliability isn't luck. It isn't magic. It's engineering discipline. 1. Overbuild everything. Where competitors used one sensor, Lexus used two. Where competitors used plastic, Lexus used metal. Where competitors accepted good enough, Lexus demanded perfection. 2. Test it until it fails, then rebuild it to not fail. Lexus engines aren't tested for 100,000 miles. They are tested for 1 million. Some engines, like the legendary 2UZ V8 and 1UR V8, are so durable they're used in military-grade applications. 3. If one customer has a problem, fix it for all customers. Where other companies quietly ignore problems, Lexus redesigns the part worldwide. 4. No unnecessary risk. Lexus never rushed EVs, never rushed turbos, never rushed dual-clutch transmissions. They adopted technologies only when they were bulletproof. 5. The Lexus driving experience should feel new, even after 150,000 miles. And if you've ever ridden in a 15-year-old Lexus, you know this is true. These principles made Lexus unstoppable. The Golden Age. From the mid-1990s to early 2010s, Lexus reached legendary status. The LS430 became known as the most reliable luxury car ever built. Taxi drivers in the Middle East still drive 20-year-old models with 700,000 plus miles on the odometer. The RX became the best-selling luxury SUV in America for over 10 years straight. The GS300 and GS430 destroyed BMW in long-term reliability studies. The IS300 became a tuner icon with the bulletproof 2JZ engine, the same heart as the Toyota Supra. Every Lexus was built like someone's life depended on it. Meanwhile, Lexus stayed consistent. Solid. Predictable. Unbreakable. By the late 2000s, critics said Lexus was boring. Reliable, but not exciting. So Lexus responded with the wildest car they have ever made. The Lexus LFA. A supercar with a V10 engine so perfect, Yamaha had to tune it like a musical instrument. A car that revs from 0 to 9,000 revolutions per minute so fast. The analog tachometer couldn't keep up. So they had to build a digital one. A car so precisely built, the exhaust note is considered one of the greatest sounds in automotive history. The LFA proved Lexus wasn't just reliable. They were capable of exotic-level engineering brilliance. It changed the brand's image forever. Why Lexus still wins every reliability study. J.D. Power. Consumer reports. Long-term durability surveys. Independent mechanic data. Year after year after year. Lexus is number one. Not because they have the newest tech, or the boldest interior, or the fastest engines, but because they mastered the formula that matters most. Easy to own. Easy to maintain. Built to last. Mechanics constantly report the same thing. If everyone drove a Lexus, I'd make less money. That's how reliable they are. The future of Lexus. Now Lexus is entering a new era. They are building EVs, hybrids, performance cars, next-generation SUVs, and yet, they refuse to compromise on the philosophy that made them iconic. They move slow on purpose. They innovate carefully. They never chase trends. Their goal is not to be first. Their goal is to be flawless. And in a world full of cars that feel rushed, overcomplicated, and disposable, Lexus feels like the last brand still thinking long-term. At the end of the day, Lexus didn't become the most reliable brand by accident. They earned it. Slowly, carefully, deliberately. While other manufacturers bragged about horsepower, Lexus bragged about silence. While other manufacturers built cars for performance numbers, Lexus built cars for people. While others cut corners to save money, Lexus spent billions to eliminate noise, vibration, and problems that most owners would never even notice. Because reliability isn't something you feel on a test drive. It's something you feel after 10 years. After 150,000 miles, after your car starts every morning for a decade without hesitation. That is Lexus, a brand that doesn't just build cars, they build trust.